Hello, my name is Aaron Kirkland. My school of choice for this project is Saraland Middle School, which is part of Saraland City School System. This is actually the school system in which I'm employed, and I will discuss parts of that as this presentation goes forward. On this slide, you can see topics that I'll be discussing as I move forward, and a welcome to Saraland sign, which has our motto, expect more, achieve more, which I will be talking about more as I go through the slides. This is my school, Saraland Middle School, located 401 Baldwin Road, Saraland, Alabama. We're part of, as I mentioned, the Saraland City School System, and we're a true middle school, 6th through 8th grade. This slide contains our mission, building a foundation for student success. I believe our vision explains this a little better, and I really like the part of our vision that states a community united in building a school system where high expectations and the relentless pursuit of educational achievement establish a foundation for individual success, student success. I like the part about the community there because I really think that is probably the basis of our success is the community in which we live in that's just really supportive, and I'll talk about that more as we get into it, but I believe that's a big part of our success rate is because of our community and the people who are in our community, the businesses, and all the stakeholders. So as I mentioned, Saraland Middle School is part of Saraland City Schools. We were established in 2008. We broke off from Mobile County Schools and became our own city school system, which really changed the dynamic of our school system, I believe. Due to that, we have a large percentage of our tax monies go towards our school systems, and so we're able to secure those just for our school system as opposed to the entire county. And that can be seen from our buildings to our sporting facilities to all of the parts of our school system that are visible from the interstate, but also within the classroom, securing resources for technology, for teaching units, extracurricular programs at the high school. So becoming a city school system, I believe, is really part of our success. We, as you can see in the middle of the screen here, we typically score as an A school on the Alabama state report card. Not only do we score or have we scored A's for all of our 4 campuses and as a district as a whole, but we've actually increased those numbers over the years. So we've been able to maintain that and actually build upon that. As you see on the left of the screen, our school system, we typically have over 3,000 students in our school system. That's doubled since our inception in 2008. So it's a really fast growing school system. We're right now currently probably I would say a middle-sized 6A school. So our numbers are really growing every year. Our percentages, demographics, our makeup 74% white, 16% black, 10% other races. So that kind of mirrors the community that we live in, which is around those same percentages. So the school and community diversity. So if you go to the beach on I-65, you pass through Saraland. We're located right on I-65, and our city is approximately, our population is around 16,000. So where I grew up in Washington County, 16,000, that's a pretty large town. A lot of people would not consider that to be a rural town. In South Alabama, we consider that to be a smaller town here. But with that being said, it has a city feel from driving down the interstate, but it actually, as a teacher, I would consider us a very rural school. It's an odd dynamic that we have the city feel, but we also have the rurality of pulling from a lot of rural parts of North Mobile County and even South Washington County. So when I look at the makeup of our school and you see the addresses of the students we have, I would really, that's why I chose my school, is because like I said, it's a unique situation in that most people would consider it a city school, more of an urban school, since we're basically a suburb of Mobile, Alabama. But again, I don't have a percentage, but I would say a large percentage of our students actually come from rural areas. So that gives us a unique makeup for really a booming and growing city and school system. So our school culture is it's really impressive. It's as a parent, it is the reason why my family is here. We wanted to be a part of this community. We wanted our children to go to school here, and it is extremely supported by the community. You can see this at sporting events. If you go to a football game on Friday nights, the stadium is packed out. Everybody's there supporting our teams. Very inclusive environment. High teacher recruitment and retainment. We rarely lose teachers. Teachers really want to be here. And I've been here for over 9 years and plan to retire here if it were up to me. Hopefully it will be. So as you see some of the things on the slide, one thing that we're really proud of here, we were, if not the first, we were one of the first schools to reopen after COVID. We felt like it was the right thing to do to get our kids back in school in a safe environment where they were fed. We knew they were getting their meals. They were in safe classrooms with people that cared about them. And we did it in a safe way, wore masks, rooms were thoroughly cleaned, but we felt like it was the best place for our students to be, where they could get back to some normalcy and be around their friends and socialize and things that they desperately needed at that time. So that's one thing that we were very proud of as a school system, and felt like we had a really seamless transition back to that, and really, I think, set the tone for many other schools to follow what we did. So that's one thing that we've been really proud of after COVID. Student citizen engagement. This slide could be much larger than this, but one thing I wanted to note was a new foundation that was just started called the Sparty Foundation. It's just an example of our school system just always seems to try to be proactive in things that they're doing. This is a foundation that was just started where the community has another opportunity to invest financially into the students. The money goes into the school system to support our students, helps to secure funding. We're constantly upgrading technology. Our buildings are super clean and really nice. Just can't say enough about the way our buildings and our facilities are maintained, and that goes a long ways to really have the kids take pride in that, and the community takes pride in that, and other people notice that. And I think that's a big part of our educational success we've had, is just taking pride in our facilities and always trying to upgrade and do better. So you can see if you come down I-65, it's very evident when you drive down the interstate to see the buildings, to see the sporting facilities. It's just top-notch, state-of-the-art. So this is just one example of our citizen engagement, and there's many, many others, but this is a new one that's just been started and is already being highly supported by the community. On this slide, just some references that I used for some of the data for Saraland, for some of the state test scores that I just mentioned a minute ago. So thank you for listening.